Hey, Skinny Atlas. Thank you for joining me for 10 minutes of stretch. I'm sure you've been working out really hard. If you've been using all of these 10-minute core classes, arm classes, leg classes, this is your chance to stretch everything out and enjoy some rejuvenation. Are you ready? Grab your mat, join me. So let's start out on our hands and on our knees. And just press those palms into the floor. And I want you to round up into that kitty cat stretch. Release the breath, bring the head forward, lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, press those palms into the floor. Get that stretch again. Inhale, bring the head and chest forward. Exhale, round. I always like to start with the back. So you can have either your knees together or your knees apart, but bring those big toes together, push those hips back, walk those hands forward. And you can find your child's pose. Now, bring the head all the way down. It doesn't have to be. You can stack those hands and bring the forehead to the top of the mat. But just take a few moments to breathe. Release that breath. One more time. So let's do a stretch for that upper back. So let's extend those arms, push those hips in one direction, watch those fingers, or walk those fingers forward. It's a dynamic tension of pulling the hips back and reaching the fingers forward. And we should feel that back elongate. Oh, it feels so good. Take that left hand to the outer edge of your mat, strap, and press that right hand on top and release. Now for a little more of a stretch, I want you to shift your hips to that right side, and you should feel that stretch go from the right hip through the side of the back, up through the shoulder, out through the fingertips. And let's release, bring those hands back center. Take the right hand to the outer edge of the mat, stack that left hand on top, head between the arms, push the hips back, reach the hands forward, feel that stretch again. And as we said earlier, just do the same on the left side. Allow that hip to shift to the other side and feel everything lengthen. Oh, it feels so good. Bring those hands back center and gently walk those hands towards those knees, bringing your chest up. Let's shift our weight forward. And let's take that hand to the rear of the room. Extend it and allow it to come through. Reach and extend again and allow it to slide under that front arm. One more time. Now this time, slide it through. Bring that shoulder to the floor and walk that front arm forward. And just hold here, melting into the stretch. This is a great stretch for the shoulder. Ooh, it releases everything. It feels so good. One last deep inhale. Release that breath. Now slide this hand underneath the shoulder, apply gentle pressure, and lift. And let's do the same. Put the hand that's closest to your screen. Bring it out. Allow it to slide through. Reach and slide. One more time. Reach, slide, shoulder comes down. Extend that top arm. One last deep inhale. Release the breath. That top arm slides down underneath the shoulder. Press and release that stretch. Let's have a seat on the mat. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. And where the knees are, that's okay. We want to be tall and lifted through the core. We're just going to gently hinge forward, finding a butterfly stretch. Great to open up the outer hips and the inner thighs. And let's gently let our butterfly float by allowing the knees to come up and come down. Just breathing deeply, relaxing, releasing. And let's hold here. Bring the hands behind,
Make some fists, press them on the floor, lift the hips, and bring your feet, your body closer to those heels. Now open. Now we want to hang on to the tops of the feet. We don't hang on to the ankles. We lift up tall through that chest. We just press those legs a little closer to the floor. Feel that opening sensation. And let's release. All right. Take this right leg, bring it to the side. Allow this left knee to come to the front. Left hand on the floor for support. Raise that right leg, grab that ankle, and draw the heel back. Now notice my knee is in line with my hip. It's no higher. But we're doing this hold, and you should feel a great stretch to the front of that quadricep, the front of the thigh. Release this leg, allow it to extend. Give that hip a little shake if you need to. Draw the heel into the groin. We're just going to rotate and gently walk our hands down towards the shins, the ankles, the toe. And we always have a little micro bend in the knee to protect the joint. And hold here. We're stretching the back of the leg, that hamstring. Draw the breath in and release. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now let's take this right hand, place it alongside the body. I want you to draw that left shoulder back. Reach up and reach towards those toes. And just feel that stretch. Starting on the left hip, coming up through the side of the body, out through the fingers. Now, I often see really lax arms. You need to be active here. Really reach and push that energy out through the fingertips. Last breath in. Exhale, release. Bring that hand to the floor. Gently come on up. And let's switch sides. Bring both feet front. Right leg crosses. Left leg comes out to the side. Right hand on the floor. Lift the knee. Pull that heel back. And again, feel that quadricep open. Now, if you need more, you can bring that leg back farther. But keep that knee hip height. Release. Give that leg a little stretch, a little shake. Heel into the groin. Let's rotate the body towards those toes. And when ready, we hinge from the hips. We don't round through the back. We reach for the shin, the ankle, or the toes. And again, we have that soft micro bend in the knee to protect the joint. And we just press the chest forward. We're not dropping down. We're keeping that chest lifted. And we're feeling the back of the leg stretch. And release. The breath, not the pose. One last time. All right, let's take that left hand, place it alongside the body. Draw that shoulder back on the right side, and then sweep the arm over, reach, and again, be active. Root down through those sit bones on the right-hand side. Reach those fingertips up, and feel the stretch all alongside the body. Exhale, release. Great job. All right, come back over. I've got one last great stretch for those hips. We come back to that tabletop position. Let's take that right leg out. Cross it behind the left. When you're ready, sink back and slide. Now, I'm on carpet, so I don't slide so well, but that right leg just goes straight back. Now, if this is too deep of a stretch for you, you keep the chest up and just push through that heel. You'll still feel that work through the hip. If you have the flexibility, come all the way down and just hold. You might recognize this as kind of like a pigeon from yoga. Let's lift the chest. Walk those hands towards the knees. Release. And I'm going to pivot so you can see me on the other side just a little bit better. And we'll take that left leg, cross it behind, and just slide back. Now again, you can just press the heel back, hold right here. That works. You can cross it behind. You can bring the hands down. You can come all the way down. All the way down if that feels good for you. Choose what works for you today. You can be lifted. You can pull that knee off the floor. All right, let's bring that leg in. Bring those knees together. Sit back. Let's just come up onto those knees. Roll those shoulders. Beautiful. Place one hand on the hip and just reach those fingers in the opposite direction so we'll get a little bit of more stretch for the core. We're working through the obliques here. Come back center, and then let's reach to the other side. Beautiful. And let's finish dropping the chin to the chest because we don't want to forget that neck. Lift that chin up. Now take that chin to the right shoulder. I want you to drop that chin to the chest. Feel the back of the neck. Open. Lift the chin up. Come back center, and let's go to the left side. Chin to the left shoulder. Drop the chin to the chest. Lift up and come center, and let's take that right ear to right shoulder. Gently semicircle the head around. Left ear to left shoulder. Semicircle back. And let's come up. And let's have a nice deep breath. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel a little more loose and limber. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.